Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following four friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Interiath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Hello, episode 5 picks up where we left off in our live session. We are back to our normal recording process. The audio is much better. Everybody is much more sober and much more focused. So thank you so much if you've listened to this point. We really appreciate it. Please tell a friend. If you have not, please, whatever platform you're using to listen, Spotify, Apple, give us a rating, give us a review. I have an Instagram set up. It's the DNDN Dummies. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. This is a great episode. There's a lot of funny one-liners from Body Knock, and one of the players is in grave danger. So I won't give any spoilers, but we will see what happens. And thanks again for listening, and hope you enjoy.
Okay. Session 4 was our in-person session that devolved into drunken debauchery and chaos and beer reviews and excitement. And anyway, so it started out on day 6. Keep in mind, day 6 at 5 p.m. The party enters the cabin where we had previously defeated Werewolf and noticed his claw marks. And that is when we discover a letter and discover that Harv, the dead guy, was sneaking off all the time because he was a fucking werewolf. I don't want this to be on record, but the fact of the matter is we did burn down that fucking werewolf cabin out in the middle of nowhere. Shut up. So we go ahead and go get the body back from the inn and take it back to the wife who was so concerned with getting her husband back. The next day, day 7, we're back to Confluence Guild Hall, and Bushy greets us with an urgent mission. So he wants us to go nearly a day's walk away to Summerhill, which is a small village in the north. We need to go there and speak to Grilda Homehaven to investigate arson that has been going on.
Not us.
We arrive in... Not us. Nope. We were building cabins in mountains. We were not in Summerhill. Around 2 p.m. on day 8, we get to Summerhill, which is just a small little town, village type thing, and Grilda tells us about the fires, including a blacksmith shop that just burned down right before we arrived, and somebody named Clint is there investigating. So we accompany Grilda over to see Clint. But anyway, we talked to the blacksmith, who's an old dwarf named Turnder Blackblade, and he's very persnickety.
Turnder.
This is also around the time we meet a gnome girl named Arena. And she agrees with Clint, and they both just think that it's got to be goblins. So it's just arson, no robbery, and the flames seem like they were blasted into the blacksmith shop as something the party discovers, not that they were torched. Clint thinks that they're ward tracks when we find some footprints, and the party agrees, but Shadow notices large prints with a large stride, no goblin tracks visible. So Shadow tracks prints to a river, and we lose them at the river. So Dorina recommends checking out Fort Redshield. Taluk, being a big galoot, invites Dorina along with the party. As we approach Fort Redshield, Taluk notices figures on the walls of the fort. Roll for initiative. So we get an arrow fired out of the fort that barely misses little Body Knock over there. So we race towards the fort as fast as we can, which is, at this point, Dorina, the gnome girl, gets struck in the shoulder by an arrow and basically put on the last line of death. Body Knock freaks the fuck out, throws a firebomb, chases a goblin, scales the wall, gets into some kind of chaos combat mode. Taluk over here uses his never-ending bizarre ability to combat everything and anything with no brain cells, launches a hatchet through a window and just absolutely yoinks a goblin in the chest with it. At that point, Taluk lifts the portcullis up. Shadow one-shots a goblin. Body Knock one-shots a goblin. Taluk goes down the bottom of the spiral staircase, gets into a room, and discovers that he is surrounded by a goblin warg tamer and 3 wargs in a tiny little room at the bottom of the spiral staircase. So as Talik is hanging on by a thread, just getting hit from every direction, Shadow comes in, kills one of the warg. Talik freaks the fuck out in an orcish frenzy, kills the goblin, kills one of the wargs. Shadow kills the last warg. Right as Body Knock comes up to in the stairwell and shoots a couple of well-timed arrows, and everybody just kind of stops, catches their breath at the bottom of the staircase in the first room of this massive fort. And that is where we ended and now begin on session 5, day 8, 6:30 p.m.
All right.
All right. So, Seals, you weren't here, but we kind of went back through everything and determined that I have 25 of my 29 HP. You and Talik are full HP. My question for the Dungeon Master is that oil still burning down in that pit?
After your short rest, no.
I fell into the pit. You fell into the pit.
So I jumped off of the balcony, landed over here, and then ran around here and through this door, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I jumped out
the front door. Yep.
So this door is open.
Well, I assume y'all closed the doors while you took your 30-minute rest.
I'm saying, like, we know there's nothing immediately going to...
Yeah,
keep your legs locked.
Right. And you didn't hear anything in the last 30 minutes or anything that would indicate there's something right outside. You'd occasionally hear, scribbling and grumbling, but it all sounded like it was coming from down below. Why don't y'all all make me a perception check?
Why don't you perceive this dick?
He's not.
Don't mind if I do. All right,
Gotta find you
13.
over yet. 19.
19.
Ooh. And 4.
Okay.
Dummy.
Body Knock, I guess while you were staying up top a little bit more, Body Knock, you noticed some good-sized flying creatures, kind of bat-like creatures.
Fuck.
You're not sure exactly what they are. You're pretty sure they're coming in to land somewhere in the castle.
That is the pit. Okay. So now what?
Now y'all tell me.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
What did I see?
I saw bats, guys. What the fuck?
I had already given too much when I had said that y'all had heard stuff rummaging around down below. So that's all your
Sure.
roll would reveal.
Okay, so we rolled a perception check in that little room?
Yeah, that was your perception check for your 30 minutes. I was just having you roll that. Just did you notice anything extra while you were sitting around? So yeah.
Let's see.
Do you have a torch on?
I do.
Okay.
Is that bad?
No, I want to make sure that the mini reflects the reality.
I think we should go over to this wall. I think we should go over here.
Most houses, bro.
Okay. You walk into this room, you immediately notice there's a brownish white slime down all the walls, coating every piece of substance.
Oh my.
Over in the corner, you see a big old bronze piece of metal. It's all kind of rusted. It's got a rope coming off of it. You look a little closer, it's pretty easy to tell it's an old bell. And as you look up, being like, oh, this must be the old bell tower. You look up and you see that the whole roof is all rotted out, and above you, the walls are covered in these large bat-like creatures. Y'all all make me a stealth check.
Oh, Lord.
I'll immediately douse my torch, just saying.
He's getting excited over there.
Gonna make a penalty for the torch.
You're going to make a penalty for the torch?
No, I'm not gonna make a penalty.
Oh, I thought
No.
that's what he said too.
No.
I really
24. 19, Taylor, you rolled good, so don't forget you have advantage, Seth.
I do have disadvantage, so I got to roll one again.
Oh, no. Seth
I'm
has
gonna
a
be honest.
So his is the opposite.
So I get to roll again?
You get to roll again.
I got a 10.
Well, I got 10.
They
Uh-oh.
shimmer and stir a little bit, and like one of them close to you kind of like tilts his head towards you, but then they all just go back to sleeping. And they're all just kind
Oh.
of breathing.
I did not think
Gently.
you hit it that bad, did you?
What I
Cool.
expected.
I was like 10. I was like, well, we're fucked.
Now, I'll tell you, it was DC 10.
Oh, wow.
2 of y'all barely got it. Yeah.
Before we go too far, I think we should basically never have our torches actually on in game. I just like the torch because it can find my person faster.
Right, because we all three have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I was saying, is your torch on as far as the game is concerned? So there's a somewhat armored skeleton that you notice. It actually looks like an adventurer. He's got some like leather armor and like straps and stuff on him. He's got like a longsword and a dagger and stuff. Like he's kind of kitted up.
Okay, do we search his body?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you search his body and you find a potion of healing,
Yeah.
a potion of greater healing, and a oil of sharpness. And I will share the link to that in the chat.
I don't remember what all kinds of creative chaos we did with that restorative ointment.
We bought like a glass vial, and me and Taylor have one, and you have your spell, basically.
We split into two.
So oil of sharpness. This clear gelatinous oil sparkles with tiny ultra-thin silver shards. The oil can coat one slashing or piercing weapon or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Applying the oil takes 1 minute, and then for the next hour, the coated item is magical and has a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. So
I like that.
So you spend a minute, like, before, you know, you think you're going to go fight a boss or whatever, and then for 1 hour, you have a +3, which is, that's crazy. That's a big bonus.
Well, I don't want
for an
to
hour.
tell this, but I definitely think I should hold that in case we fight a big baddie. Add an extra 3 to my greatsword. What do y'all think?
Okay, what were the other items?
The other items were
Potion
a
of healing,
standard potion of healing,
Potion
and then
of
a
greater.
potion of greater healing, which is a lot.
What do y'all?
So y'all both currently are carrying a restorative ointment.
Yeah.
I think Talag should carry the greater potion of healing. I think Seal should carry the standard potion of healing.
Okay.
But ideally, Talag gets into a tough mess, face check and everything. He's
Right.
to be able to heal himself. And that would give you 2 sets of heals with the restorative ointment and the greater potion of healing.
Yeah, I see yours. Does it say HB?
Yeah, that's the homebrew one. Yep.
We should put
You-
stuff in our equipment or in our backpack. I mean, in D&D Beyond.
If it's something that you want to be able to access in combat, you should have it in your equipment, because getting things out of your backpack takes an action.
Okay.
Put it in your equipment, and that implies it's in like a bandolier or strapped to your belt or something like that.
Okay.
On these boots of Elvenkind, like, I know it gives me advantage on stealth check, but it also says that I make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across.
Okay, so like for this check, this was exclusively a sound stealth check. So keep me honest on that, because yeah, you couldn't fail this stealth check, is what that means.
That's what
That's
I'm
awesome.
saying. Heck yeah.
That's really cool. So you're just perfectly silent.
Yeah, as far as walking, you know, he could still, if he
Very, very
sneaks
sneaky.
something with his sword, then
Underestimate the sneakiness.
It's very, very sneaky.
Right. So there's not a door here, it looks like.
no, that's just, and you saw from the outside, it looks like that's just like collapsed stone. It doesn't look like it passes through right there.
So we go back out.
Pouring myself some vino while y'all walk back out.
Okay, so we come back out of this room.
Yes, that's already back out of it. Yeah,
Think
there's a
that's-
ladder down, and you can kind of peer down in there. The evening sun that's coming in, there's not a lot of light getting down in there, but there's enough you can kind of see in. There seems to be a large chamber right below you, and it looks like it branches off a couple of directions kind of underneath your feet. And then you're not sure what it does like across from where you're standing, but you do see a little water down there, like a little pond area. So over there, you see an opening into the next corner of the fort. It seems really overgrown with vines. There's a bunch of vines coming out of it, and vegetation in general over there. So that's kind of the lay of the land.
All right, do we want to check in that little hole over there first before we go down this ladder?
Towers.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are cruising over into the tower area. As you peer in, you see there's a whole bunch of these red flowers all throughout the landscape here, and the ground is just lush with vines and vegetation just crisscrossing every which way. As you approach, you step into the room, and the vines whip out to grab a hold of you. Y'all go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shit! Rolling.
Shit. I can re-roll a 1, right?
Initiative is technically a skill check. Yes, you may.
Oh.
Well, that's better. 19.
Oh wow! I almost got a 1. I got a 16.
Okay, 19, 16, 18. Body knock, it is your turn first. A vine starts reaching its way towards you.
What? I'm gonna pull out my dick. I'm gonna pull out my sword
Okay.
and take a swipe at this vine.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Okay. 13 on hit,
Okay.
What?
13 hits. Yeah, it's just a vine.
5 damage.
Okay. You smack the vine, you cut it with your short sword, so you do a big gash into it. You almost cut all the way through it, but it does seem like it's still functional.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything else? Probably not.
No, I think I'm good right now.
Okay. Shadow, your turn.
Is it one creature?
You can't really tell. There's a whole bunch of vines. Why don't you all make me a nature check to see what you know about this?
Okay. Cool. I got a 14.
Okay. What you get?
14 on my nature.
14 also. Okay. None of y'all are sure exactly what this plant monstrosity is. You notice there seem to be these large red flowers dotted across this just completely interwoven grassy vine mixture. So you're not 100% sure what this is, if it's a
Okay.
creature, or if it's just a living plant, or if it's a bunch of plants. You're not sure.
Two things. One, it's only been approximately 35 minutes since we got to the fortress. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So my 100 mark still transfers. Right?
Yeah. So from a meta perspective, target a vine with that.
But my
Yeah.
son shoved a box of Jello in my face and started yelling for me to make it. And I was like, "What?
Jello. That's awesome.
Yellow pudding
Okay.
crop.
So is this thing the one that attacked?
The
Oh,
one behind you tried to grab body knock.
okay. I've transferred my hunter's mark to the one that Seals attacked. He's already
Okay.
caused damage to it. So that's a D6, a D8, and
Well, you got to hit it first.
22 to hit.
22. I didn't see it. Yeah, that'll do. And you're hitting it with your glaive.
Yeah. So 10 total damage.
Okay. Yeah, you cut through that one. That flops to the ground and stops seeming to be animated. All right. What else do you want to do?
Are they just encompassing the whole room? Or are they filling up everything?
Yeah, I mean, you saw like probably 4 of them raise up to start reaching out. There's just tons of vegetation in this room. It's not limited to just this plant. There's all kinds of other plants and leaves and vegetation and stuff in here.
In turn, I'll start.
Okay. I am going to. So, okay, Sam, can I move?
You can move right now. Nothing has gotten a hold of you yet. All this stuff just started raising up and y'all reacted fast. It is difficult terrain just to move in here, period, which means it takes twice movement, but the space is pretty small. It shouldn't matter.
Can move pretty much anything. Okay. All right. Are these pink flowers on the walls? Are they representative? You said there were some larger, like red flowers in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I move closer to one of those? Like, is this in front of me? Would that be an accurate spot? This big pink flower?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to move up towards it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move all the way in front of it.
Okay.
And I want to try and take a swing at this red flower.
Sure. Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to roll to hit on my greatsword. 15.
15 hits. Yeah, these are plants. They're not too hard to hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to swing my greatsword and see how much I do. I got a 1 and a 2, so I'm going to re-roll both of those. Just going to re-roll it.
Beautiful.
Now, do I have to take a skill for that? No, that's a greatsword ability.
Right. It's a fighter ability, but yeah.
All right.
Wow,
So
so much better.
Well,
So you do 12 damage, and that's slashing damage, right? Because it's the greatsword. So yeah, so you lop that flower off, and it falls to the ground and withers and dies.
can I do something to investigate the flower?
Put it in your butt.
Yeah, do an investigate check. It's a free action.
I got a 9.
I gotta remember to roll my ones.
Did you do one a second ago? Yeah, you did
Yeah,
roll
with the glove.
damage. What was that?
2 1s.
Yeah. Luckily, you killed it anyways. But yeah, you totally could have got a lot more damage. Taylor, with that, you don't notice anything different. It's just a really large, bright red flower, and it seemed to be kind of closed, and it just falls down as a closed bud.
Okay. Guys, I think that the vines are not what we need to attack. I mean, that's all I can figure out. But I may be incorrect.
You do notice something extra, Taylor.
Okay.
The vine next to you, right next to you, stops moving
Let's
when you cut
go.
that flower off.
Okay.
Okay, but this one reaches over and it's going to try to whip around you. 13. Your AC's dumb. The other one is going to try to whip around and grab Shadow. Oh, there we go. 18 on the die. All right, so it's going to hit. So it's going to do...
No.
Ooh, max damage, 7 damage. And you are grappled.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so this vine whips around you. You take 7 damage and are grappled from this vine hitting you.
What did it roll to hit?
Max damage.
It rolled an 18 on the die. It didn't even need a modifier. 7 damage, max damage to hit,
Oh, bitch.
and then you're grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. The condition ends if you're incapacitated. That's pointless. The condition ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. So like if something forces you away from it. You can also, for this specific grapple, on your turn, you can make a strength or dexterity saving throw to try to break the grapple.
Okie dokie.
Wow. Okay. All right, Sales.
All right, where's my grappled guy? Right here.
He's right in front of you.
I'm gonna take a swipe at this little shithead that's got him grappled.
Sure, yeah.
14.
14 will hit. And you've got a buddy right next to it, so you should get sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah.
And it's an 8 total.
8 total damage. Okay, that is enough with the slashing damage that you cut this thing off of him. Shit.
Oh,
And,
that's awesome.
cut him off, and then it is Shadow's turn.
No grappling.
Nope, you're not grappled anymore. He cut the vine off, and it just flops off around you. He cut it off.
Okay.
That's a
Swapping Hunter's Mark to this dude. Rolling to hit. Ah.
Hold on. It's a plant. That hits. There's some damage.
14.
Okay, yeah. So you cut this thing in half. Okay. And yeah, it looks like all the vines are stop moving.
All right. So we don't see any other movement going on in this room.
Nope, everything seems to be still.
Are these stairs able to go up?
They look pretty rickety, but they look like they'll hold you. Maybe don't do jumping jacks on them.
Okay, can I go up to the top just one at a time, one of us or something?
Yeah, you're trying to be careful, just taking your stealthies.
Let's
So-
set body knock up first. Little
Okay.
live boy.
Why don't you go ahead and make me a stealth check, body knock.
All right.
Stealthy boy.
26.
26. All right, so you slip on up here silently, barely creeping a step, and when you get to the top, you see another corpse that seems to be just riddled with goblin arrows, and it's clutching and like kind of leaning against this very large chest with a big lock on it.
Ooh,
I
like a chest. I like a nice chest.
So I have thieves' tools, which have like lockpicks and stuff.
All right, you want to try to lockpick it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hell yeah.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
All right. 18.
18. Okay, so you get your lockpick in there and now lock it, raise it up, and as soon as you raise it up, you see a pretty good collection of stuff inside, but
Ooh.
also a bright blue light comes flying out of the chest. Roll initiative.
Oh God. Do we all need to roll?
Everybody roll initiative, yeah.
All right, we come running in the room to check on him.
Let's add a little screech.
Right. Okay.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, it's a phantom.
Yeah, so it's just like this bright blue ball of light.
I see it.
6, 7, 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Well, y'all did good on the last one, so that was nice. It's going to be the ball of light's turn first. It is going to immediately just like light into you and try to just touch you. Ooh, that's going to be a 14 to hit. I think that's your AC exactly.
I think it is too. Yeah, it is.
So that's going to be a hit. Here it comes, buddy.
Oh God.
It's going to do 11 damage as it just like shocks your body. You get like a jolt of electricity surging through you. And then it is going to be Talik's turn.
Okay, well,
And this thing's just kind of like
floating by him.
Yeah,
You
right
said it did
next to
11? 11 to me?
Yeah, 11 damage.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna run over and try and save my bro.
Okay.
I go up the stairs and make a beeline right for it and roll to hit it.
Eat
Okay.
shit, ghost.
I'm gonna try and swing a sword at this blue orb
Sure. Yeah.
as I would. 14 to hit.
14. Where's your AC? A 14 misses this wispy little spirit.
Shit.
It just kind of, as your sword goes flying right by it.
Okay, can I do an investigation of some kind on this thing?
Yeah. Why don't y'all all make me a religion check?
Okay.
19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
19 also. Okay. So Shadow and Body Knock, y'all know exactly what this is. This is known as a will-o-wisp. With those rolls, you know that, of course, it's going to be very hard to hit. I'm basically going to give you its whole character sheet with those rolls. You know it's going to be resistant to most different damage types, acid, cold, fire, necrotic, thunder, as well as piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing from non-magical weapons.
Oh, shit.
It's completely immune to lightning and poison. It's immune to a bunch of conditions that would make sense, like being restrained and prone and stuff like that.
Hawk.
And you even know its scariest thing, that if someone is unconscious next to it, it can suck their life force out to finish them off and kill them and regain HP. If someone is unconscious on the ground, unconscious and dying, it can suck the last of their life force out and finish them off and regain health.
Fully kill them, so they wouldn't be down but not out. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Holy
No
shit.
death saving throws. You're just...
I just missed with the 14.
Yeah, you know it is very hard to hit.
What did you say about slashing damage?
It's resistant, so it takes half damage from all physical attacks from non-magical weapons. If you have a magical weapon, then it would...
Jesus, this thing is scary.
Sharpness, turn your weapon into a quote-unquote magical weapon?
It does. Don't forget that it does take a minute to apply, though.
So it's longer than a standard fight.
Right, it's 10 rounds.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. What do y'all think? Seems like he just is what he is.
Just wondering how hard it is to trap it in an iron pot.
With your check, you know that it can move through walls.
Fuck.
Huh?
It was just waiting to ambush us.
It didn't really come out of the chest. It just like seemed to have been like waiting near the chest. You can presume that it came from the dead person here. Are you done, Talik?
I'm done.
Okay, your turn, Shadow. Okay, since all three of y'all are standing around this thing, I'm gonna say you have advantage on your attack.
Oh.
Because it's surrounded.
I'm going to apply the Hunter's Mark to this critter.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, you have an advantage. Roll twice.
Oh, the 20.
Damn.
Oh, the die fooled you.
Rolled at the last second.
Oh,
that
okay.
dang jail.
So that is not going to be a hit.
Damn.
Okay. I'm just going to let that go.
Hunter's Mark.
I think we keep it surrounded at least so we can get the advantage.
Yeah, I was
For
just,
now.
we have to just kind of, I think,
Keep trying.
the shit out of it for a while.
Yeah.
I'm
But
hurt. Don't forget.
well, you just got zapped for 11 HP.
Yeah, y'all are
in
both
this
hurt.
fight.
What are y'all at? 16?
I'm at 15.
I'm at 18.
Okay. I'm at 30, so.
I didn't realize you were so hurt, Seth. I guess you weren't at full, were you?
Hey, Sam, I wanted to mention that I think I got all 4 of my superiority dice back because it says it's per short rest.
Yes. Yep. You get them back on short rests.
All
They're
right.
good.
Fuck, I should have kept that fire napalm shit.
You know that it would be resistant to fire also.
Oh, it is? Fuck. I thought
Thing
Yeah.
is fucking.
It's like a spirit of a dead.
It's a floating specter. It's a will-o-wisp. And it's
Oh, wait,
wispy.
you told us everything is resistant to. Does it have any fucking weaknesses?
Right?
Magical weapons.
That we don't have.
It wouldn't even be a weakness. It just gives you normal. I will tell you, it's not very beefy if you can damage it.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a fucking ghost Pokemon.
Well, it'll
Right.
take normal weapon damage, right?
It'll take it. It's just resistant.
Okay.
It'll be half damage.
Hey.
That means.
Seth, dip
Mechanically.
your fucking sword in the juice, man.
Well, Pollock has the juice, but it'll take 10 rounds to dip it in there.
Yeah, it takes 1 minute to apply.
It'll take too long. We're just gonna have to literally keep swinging at it. Until we
Yep. Let's just fucking take him out. Hope we don't die.
I'm sure his AC is absurd.
His AC is pretty high. You know that. You know he's very wispy and hard to hit. Oh, also he does emanate light, so I'll turn his torch on.
No.
This dude's a real dick.
Yeah, he really is. I'm scared of him. He's the resistant, little fucker.
Somebody hit him so I can apply the Colossus Slayer.
All right, body knock.
Fuck, I guess I'll just take a swipe at this son of a bitch.
All right, you got advantage because y'all got him surrounded, and you'll get sneak attack.
Alright.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah.
I know 15 won't hit.
Yep.
Damn.
All right, so it's turn. Seth, pick a number between 1 and 6. All right, Taylor, pick a number.
3.
All right, so 1 and 2 is body knock, 3 and 4 is you, and 5 and 6 is Seth. All right, body knock it is. So it goes to
What?
a light up
What?
on body knock or more. I thought you picked 6.
Yeah, I thought you
I-
picked 6
oh.
too.
I went.
Oh,
Oh, I thought he said 6.
6. It's okay. It was just a randomize who he was attacking anyways. Oh, it's a 13 to hit.
Oh, I hit
What's your AC? 14?
14.
Hell yeah.
Your turn, Talik.
Oh god. All right. Well, I'm gonna take another swing at it. We're just surrounding a spirit, trying to swing weapons at it like idiots.
All standing within like 6 feet of each other, and it's like just zipping around. Or
Swinging at it like.
Swing it away like
It's like a little light just dipping in and out.
maybe occasionally our swords bang into each other's.
All right. I got a 19, Sam.
19 will hit.
fuck him up.
All right. I'm gonna roll the damage. I got a 2 and a 5. I'm gonna re-roll.
Rolled a 2.
Oh.
Okay, so that'll go up by 3, so that's 14 total damage.
Yep.
All right, but then he is resistant to it, so he only takes half of it. But you feel your sword kind of catch a little bit as you swing through this thing. It slows down just a smidge, and it kind of goes.
Okay.
Create a queef out of him.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn. I'm just the muscle here.
17.
That is not a hit.
Okay, so it's got to be 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Body knock.
Why not?
I just fucking roll it.
Come on, baby. Give us that nat.
Nope.
Oh, Seth, you were supposed to have advantage because.
I rolled it.
No,
I rolled it
no.
with advantage. It rolled
Oh,
2 dice. All
Oh, okay. I was like, all right. You also rolled with advantage. 13 is not gonna hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
bonus action even if I didn't hit.
Yes, you can. Yeah. I'll let you do.
I probably want to go ahead and rub my potion on me, right, guys?
Yes. Aren't you at like 4 HP?
I'm at 15, but
Oh.
yeah, I could
I
probably
thought
take
you
another hit, actually.
No, he missed. Yeah, I'd wait.
Yeah, let's
And he could take another one. Yeah, and remember, if you use a bonus action, you have to roll for the healing. If you use your full action to drink it all, then you don't have to roll. You'll just
Okay.
heal.
Yeah. Fuck that. I'll end my turn. I think I can survive another shot. So
Okay, well, he's attacking you again.
cool.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a modified 20 to hit.
Oh, fuck.
Neat.
Oh, my God.
Let the DM fucking prove me wrong, guys.
How much HP did you say you had?
15.
He does 15 damage.
Well,
I rolled an 8 and a 7 on the 2d8.
Jesus.
So you were right that you could take a hit, all but like almost max damage.
well, he's found the night out. Do I do a saving throw or anything, or?
Let me brush up. I want to make sure. I think you do them on your turn. I think you should be down with no fails and no successes. Been a long time since I did death in D&D. Death saving throws. When you start your turn at 0 hit points, you need to make a death saving throw. All right? So don't do anything right now.
All right, Shadow. What are we going to do?
We got to get him picked up for the wisp. Pulled all his guts out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got to
he's
get him
gonna-
moved.
He's going to kind of come and settle over him with the rest of his movement. And now it's Alec's turn.
How does Talik pick him up?
The worst thing about prison was the Dementors.
That's right.
Fucking Dementors. So to pick him up, you can carry and drag something equal to, I think it's 10 times your strength modifier.
So mine's 19.
I think you can carry 190 pounds of gear and drag that amount at like half speed. And maybe if it's like half that weight, you can carry it like on your shoulder. And he's pretty light, so you might be able to do that at full speed, right? So
I just want you to res him.
This fucking thing is... I was scared of him when he described him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is like a big baddie. I don't even think it's supposed to be.
I think they're pretty bad.
So I think according to the internet, they have around 40 HP.
Aw. It's a spoiler alert. I don't want to know that.
I said around. He could change that. I mean,
That's a lot.
that's a guesstimate.
So, Sam, how do we heal him? Not carry him away.
oh, how do you heal him? So magical healing will get him up if you have some way to raise him up. Otherwise, your only option is to make a medicine check. Stabilizing creature. The best way to save a creature with 0 hit points is to heal it. If healing is unavailable, the creature can be stabilized so that it isn't killed by death saving throws. You can use your action to administer first aid, DC 10 medicine check, and they don't recover any hit points, but they stop having to make saving throws so they won't die. And then after a couple hours, they recover 1 hit point. Once you stabilize them, they're not bleeding out anymore.
What if he gets hit again?
Well, if you get hit while you're unconscious, you immediately get a death save. And then you would have to start rolling death saves again, yeah. You already know this guy's way worse than getting hit again. He will suck your soul out, and you'll immediately die if you don't make the Constitution save.
Fuck.
So Body Knock is in a very scary spot. So,
I'm right. Fuck, boys.
hold on. The best thing you could do, you can pop your potion open and pour it down his mouth as your action.
Yeah, do that. Pour it down my mouth, baby.
The restorative ointment
Or the restorative. Either one. You can use either one.
Would that insta-res me basically, or
Yes, you and then on your turn you'll be up.
and full HP?
Not full. It'll be whatever healing you get from the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Like, well,
How
if
much
it
do
was
you
like a
get
potion,
from a potion?
Yeah.
Potion, yeah. A potion.
It's whatever potion you're using. It's y'all's inventory. Y'all tell me.
well, I want to stop at Pokemart first and get some fucking hyper potions.
Right? So full restores.
So, greater potion is 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
But didn't you say if you use it as an action, you don't have to roll for the healing, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, what is 44 plus 4, Sam? Is that 20 HP?
I think so. I put it into
Whatever the max
homebrew.
roll.
I put it into the homebrew version, Taylor. If you look at your item in your inventory, it'll tell you.
Yeah, 20 HP.
Which
Okay, so just do that.
that's 6. That's 6 short of my full. So that's maybe another hit from this fucker.
Like, do I have to have it in my inventory or no?
We'll say you were smart enough to put the potions on your belt.
I can do it on my turn as an action.
Yeah, so basically, on your turn, you use your free object interaction that you get every turn to pull it off your belt. Then you use
What
your
if
action.
it's on body knot belt?
You could pull it off of his belt too. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, use mine just in case.
Use the
But,
smaller one.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use mine.
I'd use the smaller one.
It is 10 HP, I think.
Yeah, just fuck it. Use that. If I get hit again, fuck it.
Or use the bigger one.
All right, you pick. We're in the middle of combat. You don't have time to do all this deliberation.
I'm gonna use the 10 all.
All right, so you reach down, you rip the potion off of him, you uncork it, you shove it down his throat, make sure every last drop gets in there, gently wiping a portion that started to drip down his lip back into his mouth.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
And Body Knock
I'm
immediately,
suddenly uncomfortable.
I just came.
Body Knock immediately regains 10 HP, and you are prone though. You don't literally stand up, but you are conscious.
See this face?
And you see the Dementor just shaking disappointment. You see the Will-O-Wisp hovering above you, ready to consume your soul. Do you want to do a bonus action, Talik?
Meet me in the corner.
What are my options?
Disengage or dash or any of the standard stuff, but you also have your second wind, I believe, is a bonus action.
Oh, actually, yeah, this would be a good time to take a second win because I can use another action, right?
Right, yeah, you could attack.
Okay, yeah. Let me use my second wind and try and attack this guy.
Okay.
All right. So I just roll it like normal, right?
Yeah, it's just like you get to take another action, so that's going to be your action. Since he's prone, I don't think it's fair that he'd be giving you surrounded advantage. What do you guys think?
I can't talk to you until he's standing back up.
Because you hate the prone condition?
It's the only thing in D&D that I think is absolutely absurd.
I think you're right, Sam. I would say that he's not surrounded. I mean, he can float around and one of us is lying down, even though that hurts us.
Right. Yeah, I think it's fair.
Painless pain has.
Oh yeah, assuming that he would just lay there and suffer, yes, it's fair that he's no longer surrounded.
It's only been 1 second since he woke up from a near-death experience.
He's an elite fighting machine.
It's literally been 1 second. Better roll high.
Yes, 21.
That'll hit.
All right, I'm gonna take a good swing at him.
Beat the shit out of that wispy Will-O-Wisp.
Oh baby, 14.
14 total damage. Okay. So you get a nice little meaty dig in again, but your sword still kind of passes through. Definitely know it's not all going through, but you're like, this son of a bitch got to be taking something. It lets out a pretty good screech on that one too. All right, Mr. Shadow.
Missed. Body Knock's turn.
Okay. I don't know if I can stand up. Can I do that?
Yep.
Right.
It'll take half of your movement. It takes half of your movement. So about 3 seconds.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get the fuck away from this.
Okay. Hold on though.
3 seconds stand up, you take me to the hospital.
Okay. So normally moving out of its range would cause it to take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
You do have your special rogue ability that lets you take a bonus action to take the disengage action and not take opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, we'll do that. Fuck this thing.
Okay.
3 seconds later.
So you roll out from under this guy. And where you headed?
Let's go stand on this barrel right here.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
All right. And then you still have your action, actually.
I want to fucking shoot him with my short bow. Fuck this ghost.
Do it.
Do I have advantage or no?
You do not.
Okay. That's not a fucking hit.
Was it? No.
I can re-roll that though, right? With my lucky.
Was it a 1? Yes.
Yeah.
You can.
Nice.
That ability is so crazy.
Yeah.
Still not a hit though.
I don't think 17 hits anyway.
No.
Pain.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's 18.
It's the spirit's turn. It is going to turn to you, Talik, that just freed its delectable meal
Okay.
and try to get you.
Do I get any advantage against this thing since I have that advantage of being afraid?
No, it doesn't really have any abilities that cause fear.
Okay.
Y'all as players are afraid of it, as you should be.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm scared of it.
I just wanted to check because I thought
Yeah.
that was interesting that I have that.
It is a good note, and definitely ask that about dead things, but it doesn't have any, like, you have to make a save against fear.
Gotcha. Okay. He doesn't speed off your feet.
Yeah.
Not with the true adventure.
Yeah, he just feeds off of your soul. Speaking of, this guy fails to feed off of Talik's soul.
All right.
Miserably.
It is that, Seabass.
My turn.
Talik, it's all you.
Okay. I'm going to take a swing at him.
Do it, Seabass.
Why are you drinking?
Oh.
A Cabernet Sauvignon?
Oh, none. Wow. Okay.
A 9.
9 to hit. That's not going to do it, Taylor.
Let me look at something.
This thing's going to murder somebody. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm worried about this.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Am I fucked up? Okay, anyways. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Shadow?
My dagger's not magical, is it?
It is not, just silvered. And as far as you know, this thing is, the silvered won't bypass it.
Yeah, I think I've got it.
Oh, fail. Next.
Next.
Next man.
All right, Greenleaf.
Man, tell you what. I guess, fuck me there. Yeah. I might as well just do that. I'll take another shot at this guy. Roll the 1, so I'll re-roll that.
Oh, gosh, that's so crazy.
Love it.
That's a lot of though.
Anyways, yeah.
All right, it is its turn, and it goes invisible.
What the fuck?
And then
Fuck.
it will be Talik's turn.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay. Can I do some kind of check in the room?
Yeah, let me see how looking for an invisible creature works. It's impossible to see without the age of magic. Its detection can be detected by any noises or tracks it leaves. Attack rolls against it have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, he's invisible, and he's a little wisp that really doesn't make any noise. Is what I'm going to do is I am going to make a stealth check against you guys. Oh, I rolled very high. Yeah, you have no idea where he went.
So I can attack against him with disadvantage?
If you want to attack where you think he is, then yeah, you can
I'll have to
twice.
pick where I think he is.
Yeah.
I didn't know we added the Dark Souls DLC.
I mean, this
I haven't been
is...
playing Elden Ring lately.
This is... Okay, so I can't really do anything. Any ideas, guys?
No, I'll just say swing, stand at a full 360 degrees with your weapon outstretched.
Take the skeleton's head off and kick it down the stairs. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Full 360.
Can it be trapped in anything or anything?
Hey, maybe we should check
You
this.
know it can pass through walls and all sorts of other stuff.
Should we check the chest and see if there's anything in there we could use against it, maybe?
Well, I said that at the beginning, and he acted like there wasn't anything in there.
No, there's lots of stuff in there. Sorry, I didn't hear you say that stuff. There's like another small case, looks like a little coin case. There's like some artwork and fine pieces of like cutlery and stuff. And then looks like there's also like a sword sitting in there.
Oh.
Hold up. I said, what else is in the chest? We could have been swinging this magical sword at this son magic folk out there. Time.
You haven't had a chance to like dig through the chest. You definitely won't have a chance to identify any of it in the middle of a fight.
Well, while this thing has gone...
Hold on, sword out of the chest and start swinging it, Taylor. What are you waiting on?
I thought we didn't have time to do that.
No, you can pull it out and start swinging it. You won't know anything about it.
Okay, I'll pull
Yeah,
it out.
burn your arms off.
I'm going to pull out the sword and take a swing. What do I roll?
So you pull out a longsword. Just roll like you're attacking with your greatsword.
Congratulations, you're the king of England.
It's a longsword. You pull it out. You rip it out of the sheath that it's in, or scabbard rather. It's like this ebony blade. As soon as you pull it out of the sheath, you see it's got these intricate silver inlays that are kind of like tiny thorns in it, and it sheds like a pale light 5 feet around you. As soon as you grab it and pull it out, you just get this like sickening tension in your gut, just like a uneasy feeling of distaste as you rip it out of its sheath. And
Some kind of dark magic or something.
yeah, the light that it exudes is almost like a moth light, like this just pale white light. It kind of takes all the light out of the room.
Okay, I just picked up some kind of evil magic weapon. I'm just going to swing it. How wide does it swing? 5 feet?
Yeah, just pick a 5-foot square.
How big is this room? Mark, give me a bubble.
Just grab your little bubble and just like say where you want to attack.
All right, I'll just swing it around me where it was standing.
Yeah, okay. All right, so make me disadvantage attack.
Oh, nat 20.
But what about your other one? It's at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
14.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Taylor.
Dang.
Oh, okay. So that's your turn, Shadow.
Persuasion. I want to try to persuade it.
You want to talk to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make me a,
Action.
that'll be a bonus action. Make me a persuasion roll, and then we'll role play it based on how well you roll.
23 modified.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. So give me the eloquent words that you're saying to this thing.
I see you, evil spirit. You fallen ghost of the damned. We're not here to harm you or take your treasures. What business do you have with us?
It responds back.
You take my treasure as you speak.
Oh,
I see it in your eyes. I see it in your hands. You will never have what was mine.
We will leave what is yours and leave this place if you promise not to follow us. Otherwise, we will slay you here and send you to your permanent home of eternity.
Return the sword and leave, and I will launch you no further.
I kind of want the sword.
I mean, there's some good shit in that too, and I like stealing stuff, so.
I think we're trying. I think fuck this guy. Let's kill his ass.
No, we're about to play with fire, aren't
Yeah. I still have full health.
Well, you tried, Seth.
we? I mean,
My vote is kill him and steal the stuff.
Was there anything else? Yes.
Yeah, there's
Some
seems to
artwork.
be like there's like a big piece of artwork. There's like some
I want the sword,
there's a
guys. Sorry.
pewter chalice, and there's like a little coin box that you assume has
There's a-
some coins in it.
Pewter chalice, the holy grail.
I think we kill this fucker. What do you think, Potty?
I mean, I'm pretty useless in this scenario, so you guys have fun.
Body too hotty?
Is there anything else in the room? I've been in here for...
Yeah, then you've been looking around in the room. No, I mean, it looks like this space, you notice that there's just a thick layer of dust in here. You don't think the goblins are utilizing this room at all. You don't think they've been in here for a long time.
Well, they probably knew there was a fucking ghost living in here.
Yeah,
I've done...
maybe some killer plants, like,
Okay, so I've been running my mouth at him. I'm stabbing my glaive with the 22 to hit straight above my head.
okay. Did you roll your... It's at disadvantage because he's invisible.
Well, 16.
That's not going to do it.
Dang it.
Body knock.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, hold on a second, Sam. He didn't come back into view when he talked to us?
No, his voice
Okay.
is just around you.
Okay.
I mean, he's a ghost.
It's creepy.
It's like something from Scooby-Doo.
There's a man inside there?
Yeah, he's got a little mask on.
A little zipper.
You just got to solve the mystery, and then you can do some elaborate plan to trap him. What you doing, buddy? Knock.
I'm thinking, man.
Shoot him.
I wanted motherfucker.
Strip down naked and just start swinging that.
I'm trying to think outside the box here. I was looking at my deception. I wanted to see this little fucker. I don't know. I guess I will. Can I do anything with an investigation check, or have we gone as far as we can there?
What do you want to? You want to know more about this guy?
No, I'm trying. I want to see what I can do to
So
locate him
you
and
can
draw him.
pinpoint him.
Yeah.
So that'd be a perception check.
Okay.
Just kind of open your eyes and ears. Yeah, go ahead and make me one.
Roll that,
Oh, hell yeah.
and I rolled 22.
Oh, that's
Okay.
that's good.
That's still crazy.
He rolled 3 1s though.
Yeah, that would be. Think about how terrible that would be. So, you sense a presence, an evil presence, way up above you.
Way up above me,
Oh,
Maybe 20 feet above you.
like directly above me.
Yes.
All right. Do I still have my action, attack action?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna loose an arrow straight up.
Okay. Come back down and hit you in a minute.
That's what I'm worried about.
I didn't hit him anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, you missed. Okay.
So just so y'all know, I think I've done 26 damage to this guy for what it's worth with the 2 hits.
14 after.
No, you've done 14, yeah, because it was half.
Ah, fuck. 7 and 7. Okay.
As you're sitting there thinking about your new sword and the damage you've done to this guy, you feel kind of something pass through you as this guy appears right behind you and makes an attack at you. Oh, okay, that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Misses.
I know it misses you, you son of a bitch. Okay, and now it is your turn.
All right, I can see him, and I'm gonna take a swing at him. All right, 23 to hit.
Right. That'll hit.
So he doesn't have to roll disadvantage because he can see him now.
Yeah, he appeared when he attacked him.
I got you.
So he was invisible, so he got to attack with advantage. I just did the flavor of.
I feel like we probably should have magicked one of the weapons now. Just it's gonna last way more than 10 turns.
I think we're on round 5 or 6. Roll that DiMaggio.
Hit him with that sword.
Oh, you don't know what the longsword does. I'll tell you what the longsword's damage is. Here, let me just drop it into your inventory. Search for the longsword of Pallid Light. I created it.
Oh, excited. That's gonna be worth the kill here.
Pallid.
Pallid.
Okay, got it equipped.
So the longsword has the versatile property, which means if you use it with one hand, it does 1d8. If you use it with 2 hands, it does 1d10. So you don't have a shield or anything, so presumably you're swinging with 2 hands.
Do we know what the type of damage that it does?
It might actually be slashing or piercing. It's slashing.
What does the Pallid Light do? Does it have some kind of magical...
You're not sure. That's what I'm saying. If you just pick it up in the middle of combat and start swinging it, you have no idea what it does.
All right, well, I'm going to take a swing with it then. Fuck it. And I'm going to do the 1d10 plus 4. So I got a 12.
You did 12 damage to it? Okay.
Well, I did, but I want to do something else. I want to use the superiority die to use Distracting Strike.
Okay, what does that do?
When I hit with a weapon attack, I can expend 1 superiority to add the total to the damage roll. So I add the superiority die, and then the next roll by both my teammates will have advantage.
That sounds awesome. Okay, go ahead and add that 1d8.
5.
Hold on, let me check. That is enough to push him over the edge and kill him. So the wisp just dissipates into nothingness, and you just hear... and you boys are out of combat.
Damn, that was intense, boys.
That was intense. Okay, so let me tell you what else you got in here. So first off, go ahead and make me an Arcana check on this sword that you picked up.
Okay. Just me?
Anybody can check it, but y'all might also want to be checking what's in the chest, which is in that little box are 14 platinum pieces, which is worth 10 gold. And you notice they have a very ancient insignia on them. There's also a golden locket with a painted portrait inside, worth 65 gold pieces, and a pewter chalice with a silver filigree worth 20 gold pieces. Yeah.
We rich.
So what was your roll on the
3?
3, okay. So you know the stuff that you can immediately identify about it, obviously that sickening feeling as you hold it, and that it seems to be giving off a dim light as you hold on to it. Yeah, you don't know of any of its other special abilities at the moment.
Okay.
So the thing about magic items in 5e, which I actually really like, is you can use the relevant checks, whether that's Arcana or History or Religion or whatever, to figure out the item. But if you can't figure it out, on your next short rest, you can spend your short rest fiddling with it, and you learn everything about the magic item, which I think is a great way to do it. There's not any oh, you just might not know about it till you get back to town. It's nah, you figure it out.
You read off all that stuff. I think I'm going to take 4 platinum pieces. I already put them in my inventory. The other guys want to put 5 each. As far as I'm concerned, Body Dog can carry that other stuff if you want to drop it in his inventory.
On the locket, it has a picture inside. Why don't y'all make me a history check on the emblem on these platinum pieces and the picture inside it? 13, 17, 4. You know that these are really ancient artifacts. These might be hundreds or maybe even 1,000 years old because you don't recognize the symbol on the platinum pieces or the picture of the portrait inside of the locket. So these are definitely some ancient artifacts you've discovered.
Okay. To be continued on the next episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies. Find out what happens to our party next week.